Okay, so what are we going to do here this afternoon? I tell you what we're going to do.
So excited
We're
about
going
this
to
one.
make a pizza, but it's not really a pizza.
No.
It's a sweet pizza. Cool. So we're going to call it a Sweetza. See what we did there?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to do a pizza on the pizza stone of the Cadac Safari Chef 2, but we're not going to do a savoury pizza, we're going to do a sweet pizza. Now again, this is something that you can get the entire family engaged with. Have lots of pots of different things around.
Lots of fruit and stuff, can't you?
Fruit, you can have sauces, you can have jams, you can have spreads, you can have sprinkles, you can have chocolate buttons, you can have anything you want. Engage the kids, engage the family, get them all making their own little sweetzers, and then it's just something really to remember, especially on those summer nights on a campsite. How wonderful would that be? So what are we going to do here today? This is a Tin Tenter's Sweetza. So we're going for some goo here. This is chocolate and salted caramel, and this is like a chocolate, very similar to like what would you say?
It's like the Nutella stuff, yeah.
But it hasn't got the nuts in it. But
No.
look at that. That's a lovely chocolate spread. So we're going to be using that. Then we're going to be sprinkling on some marshmallows, chopping up some banana, and then we're going to move that and cook that on the pizza stone on the Cadac Safari Chef 2. And here is the ready to roll pizza dough. We don't do it here. We don't make the dough.
No.
I'm not flopping it around in the air and doing...
Sorry.
Okay, stop cackling. God, those days are long gone. But here, look, we're going to do this. And this is already made and rolled out for you. All we need to do is just cut it to size for our pizza stone. So I'm going to open this up and then we'll show you what we do next. So we're unpacked, and this is how we actually unroll it. You can see, I'll just do that gently, it is actually and comes in a circle already. Now that circle is too big for the Cadac Safari Chef 2 pizza stone. That might be perfect if you've got the larger Cadac. So what we need to do is to cut that to size. Now, a little secret, and we have learnt this. When we've done all this, we need to remove it from that paper
Before we start loading.
Before we start loading the pizza, because otherwise you are juggling it and you're going to get sauce and mixture all over the place.
That's
So
hilarious.
we've got some semolina here. It does actually recommend that you use the semolina on the pizza stone so it stops it from sticking to the pizza stone. We're also going to sprinkle a little bit on the plate so when we make and load the pizza we can then just slide it off that plate onto that pizza stone. So there we go. I'm going to have that there. I'm going to get my pizza stone. There's my Cadac pizza stone. We've used it before. Absolutely brilliant. That is stone. You can see we've used it
Yeah.
before.
We didn't use the semolina
no,
before either, so it stuck a
absolutely.
bit.
Pop that on there and just cut round your pizza stone just like that so you can get that pizza base just the right size for your stone. And then lift those parts off round the side. Take your pizza stone. Oh, here we go. It's stuck already. Off there like that.
Perfect.
Absolutely wonderful. And then what I'm going to do, I've got my semolina in here, taken off the corner. I'm just going to sprinkle some of that onto that plate, just so it stops that pizza dough from sticking. And then I'm going to very simply take that and quickly plop that over the top like that. Okay, and then hopefully you'll see that that moves around that plate quite easily, so that's not going to stick.
Excellent.
Then all we're going to do now is load that pizza dough with our topping. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going for some goo chocolate and salted caramel.
I'm really looking forward to
Look
this.
at that. We're going to pop that on the top there.
That's a bit, I suppose, like when you have the savoury pizza, it's like the passata, isn't
That
it?
is, yeah. That's, well, exactly it.
Yeah.
Instead of putting on tomato, you're putting on the chocolate.
Pure
Now,
chocolate.
pure chocolate. Now, this pizza base, when you cook it, comes out as a thin and crispy pizza base. And that is really, really nice. Now, you don't need it too thick on there, otherwise it's going to run off the side of that base when you cook it. But just spread that around like that, almost to the edge, and you've got that chocolate and caramel in there. Absolutely blooming fantastic. Now, what are we going to do next? We're going to take the banana. Let's just chop that banana up there into pieces. Random.
This is like the pepperoni slices, isn't it?
Wow, you're so good.
I'm good, aren't I?
Pop those pieces of banana onto that pizza, or Sweetza as we're
Sweetza,
calling it.
yep.
Now don't forget, as I said, you don't have to use chocolate, you don't have to banana.
Like you say, you could put buttons on or whatever, couldn't
You
you?
could put chocolate buttons on. You could put lemon curd on here. Ooh. That would be nice. Can you think of lemon curd with chocolate buttons on it? That would be a really nice one. Or you could put a nice strawberry or raspberry jam on there. Anything,
so what
really.
You're saying is it's your imagination.
It is. Let your imagination. And this is why I think it's great if you start to engage the kids. Just let their imagination run wild.
I can imagine the E numbers actually. They'd be on
Exactly.
the ceiling.
Oh, jelly tots. For some reason I thought of jelly tots then.
Ooh.
Can you not, just imagine sticking some jelly tots on there, how they would go all gooey and yummy and scrummy. So there we go. We got chocolate, we got banana, and then I'm just going to sprinkle some of these marshmallows on the top.
I bet they're going to just goo, aren't they?
Well, we don't know, because you know what like, we don't try
Don't
any of
put too
this.
much on. Oh,
why not?
No, please don't.
Right.
I'll
We
be
don't
sick.
try any of this before we do it. So there you go. Look, there is the Sweetza. It's the goo chocolate and salted caramel. It's the banana. It's the marshmallow. And now we're going to prepare the Cadac ready to take that. Let's move over and see how we're getting on. So here's the Cadac set up. We've got the fat catcher in the bottom. We've got the pan there that holds the pans, and that is also going to support that pizza stone, or Sweetza stone in this case. Pop that on there, and then what we're going to do is add the lid to it, and that becomes a pizza oven, or in this case a Sweetza oven. Okay, we're going to turn the Cadac on now, get that up to heat, get that Sweetza stone really, really hot so we can put that pizza or Sweetza onto it and get that cooking. So when that's really hot, we'll come back to you and we'll then put the pizza on. Okay, so I think we're there now. This looks as if it's absolutely starting to get nice and warm. Yep, you can see that almost sizzling when that gets on there. So that's really good. A little bit of semolina on there just to stop that from sticking. And now we're going to try and do the real thing and get this off the plate onto there. And to be quite honest, I think this is going to be a bit of a task, but let's see if we can do that. Let's move that off there.
I see, it's not a task. You did well.
Too bad. So there we go. You can see that Sweetza is sitting on that stone, ready to cook. Let's put that lid back on there, get those temperatures up again.
2 minutes.
Let's go 2 minutes first.
Now, somebody mentioned that we should turn the stone off, or
Yep.
gas off.
This might be a bit different because it's a Sweetza, so let's just play it by ear.
Okay,
but
2 minutes
good
first.
point. Yeah, 2 minutes first,
Turn it
and
down
then we'll
or
come back.
on
No,
high?
we'll leave it high for 2 minutes, and then we might turn the gas off then, because that stone should then carry on cooking.
Okay, dokes.
2 minutes. Okay, 2 minutes is up. Let's have a look, see what it looks like. There you go. There's the Sweetza. You can see that chocolate. Look, that base is starting to get nice and crispy around the edges there.
I'm worried about
chocolate's melting.
Yeah.
Right, lid back on. Let's get that temperature up. I'm going to leave that on because obviously we need to get those marshmallows nice and sort of runny and a bit melty if we can. So we're going to leave it there for 2 more minutes and then we're going to come back to it. Okay, let's have a look. So that's another 2 minutes. So 4 minutes in total on cookie time. Look at that. Can you not see how that is going. I still think we need to give that another 2 minutes. You can see those marshmallows are just starting to go. You're getting that crispiness around that base. It's starting to bubble up. 2 more minutes, I think, and then we are there. Just a little bit longer with this one, and we will be back to you soon. Right, that's the third 2 minutes. Let's take the lid off. There, I think that is it. That's fair to say we have got a Sweetza. Just look at that. Just how all those marshmallows and all that loveliness. It's all in there beautifully. Oh, just need to take that off there somehow. Just going to move that knife around there. Just to try and free that off there. Just get that chocolate spilt over the side there a bit.
We did turn the gas off, didn't we, just after the last beginning of the last minute, because we thought it started to smell a bit, didn't it?
We did. Let's just see.
So we let the stone do its work really for the last 2 minutes.
Let's try and get that. I think that has actually caught on the stone. Hey, you know, it's campsite cooking. See if we can get that off there in one go.
Tease it off, ease it off. Ease it, baby, ease it, baby. Ooh.
Okay, I'm going to move around.
Looks very pretty. It's a bit like a s'mores as well, isn't it, with the chocolate and the...
Like a what?
S'mores.
A s'mores?
Yeah.
What's a s'mores?
Well, that's like a chocolate and marshmallow thing, isn't it, with biscuit?
Is it?
Yeah, have you never heard of a s'mores?
No.
Why have you not heard of a s'mores with you, Mr. Cat?
Had a sheltered life.
Yeah, well...
Right, I'm going to take that
better.
off now. Move that down onto the board.
Miss Ford?
So if we can get that off here in one go. And then move that down there. And look at that.
Wow.
We have a Sweetza. Just look how that marshmallow has gone all squidgy and gooey. That banana's cooked in there. You've got that chocolate and caramel, salted caramel in there on the pizza base. Let's just have a... You can hear.
Oh, it's crispy too.
Yeah, crispy base there. That is lovely.
God, that's
and
going to
you've
be
got
good.
a nice slice of pizza. Sweetza.
Sweetza.
Just look at that. Absolutely fabulous. Look, there you go again. We've done it.
Oh, it smells lovely.
Yeah, it's really sweet, doesn't it? Absolutely lovely. Thanks everyone for watching. Really appreciate it. If you've enjoyed that, and again giving you some ideas for cooking outside, please give us a thumbs up. Hey Mrs T. Absolutely. Hit that red button and subscribe. The more you subscribe, the more of this type of thing we can bring you. We really appreciate you checking in and watching these videos. So thank you very much for watching, and bye for now.